Hey guys, VCcoins Nevada here. I'm gonna pour a copper Jolly Roger tonight, and this one's going out to a person they don't know that they're even getting it. So I'm not gonna say their name or their channel. I'm gonna send it to them, and I hope they like it. If they want to do a shout out on it, that's cool. If they don't, that's also cool. Uh, but this is really hot. I might heat it up again for a second while I'm talking. Uh, I saw a comment the other night that really didn't really mean much to me, but somebody commented that any idiot can pour a copper or silver bar or mold. Uh, I do this because I enjoy it. I love doing it. Uh, I wouldn't do it otherwise. I love the pouring community. I love the coin community. Everybody's awesome. Everybody treats me well, but every now and then you get that individual that has to throw something out there. You know what it's like. It's just ignorance. Uh, I would just say to that individual, go out and buy the equipment and the molds and the copper or silver, whatever you want to do. And do me a favor, when you get your equipment, I've got well over, oh God, probably well over $1,000 invested in the molds and the machine and, just everything you buy for it. And be surprised how much money you can spend when you have to get everything you need, the safety equipment and all that. But uh, do me a favor, if you do decide to pour your own silver or copper, post your first video on YouTube of you pouring your first bar or your first copper, and I want to see a perfect pour out of that first video, uh, because as an idiot, it took a lot of practice to get my stuff down pat, to get it right. I made a lot of mistakes on my first pours. I didn't show people because you don't want to show your mistakes online, you know what I'm saying? But to that individual, I don't know why I'm even commenting on your comments, but go out and spend the money and do me a favor, post your first video of your first pour, and I guarantee you it probably ain't gonna go right. Just to let you know, it's took me a lot of practice. And if you ask anybody else in the pouring community or the casting community, the guys that cast stuff, uh, and I'm just getting into casting. I'm dipping my fingers into casting, and I guarantee you, I'm gonna make a lot of mistakes when I first try it. But you know what? I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna keep doing it until I get it right. And we make mistakes when you're first trying this out. It's a new craft for me. I only started a few months ago, and God, I made so many mistakes. And I looked at my pours and I got to remelt that, got to remelt that, got to remelt that. Didn't turn out good, but finally I started getting the pours down pat, and so just want to throw that out there to that individual. Go out and buy the equipment, and do me a favor, post your first video of your first pour ever, and then we can talk, okay? So I'm done talking about that. So I'm gonna go ahead and pour this Jolly Roger for a person that doesn't even know they're getting it yet, but they will soon. Come on. All right, enough of my yapping. Let's get to pouring. How's that sound? So the copper is melted. Come on, baby. Let me get my gloves on. Safety first, last, and always. Got my glasses on, got my gloves on. So we'll get this baby going. You see some of the mistakes I made? See the burnt ends of my glove? I'm glad that wasn't my fingers. So safety equipment's very important. But here we go. Let's get this baby poured, and hopefully we got a good pour here. And here we go. Nice copper, melted copper. There we go. Copper's a bummer. It's hard to get a perfect circle out of copper, but this one's going to turn out close enough. Pull that off a little bit. Turn that furnace off. Flip this baby over and see what she looks like. That copper is very unforgiving to me. If you don't do it just right, you gotta do it over again. But I've been lucky lately. I've been getting it pretty close. So I want to see what this one looks like here real quick after I cool it off. Alright. I like the copper pours because they come out little, they're all individually different shapes. On the copper, it's very hard to get a perfect circle out of it because it solidifies so fast. But this one's got a little bit of an edge on it, but I can take that off the grinder, no big deal. This one's going to be special. They all turn out different. They all have their own fingerprint, I kind of call it. So, I think that turned out pretty good. There's that one. I like it when they don't actually come out as a perfect circle. They kind of look like an old coin you found at the bottom of the ocean in a shipwreck. So I like it that way. So that turned out pretty good. That'll work out good after I get done with it. And that's going out to a person, they don't know who they're even getting it yet. So appreciate you guys watching, and I'll put this in the tumbler after I take off that little edge there, and we'll stamp it and we'll get it out to this person, and I hope they like it as much as I do. But thanks guys for watching. I appreciate it. It's late on Thursday night or Friday morning, wherever it is in the world, but I'm gonna go ahead and tumble that. It's hot, and I'll get back to you guys to show the finished product after I get it stamped. Okay, you guys have a good one, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.